Tuesday, October 4th. I'm Tony T. Our MLB Picks show here for Tuesday's action features. Well, we've got 3 doubleheaders, so that means 18 games. Before we get into just a couple things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free MLB Picks, updated all season long, and the playoffs. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have NFL. We also have college football and more. It is a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit that like button. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers and get signed up for the long-term passes. Guys like Paul Mindy has been red hot. We'll go ahead and put up our baseball numbers right now so you can take a look at who's been kicking it in baseball. I'm the unit leader in baseball this year. Tiffany's been hot. Morning Steam Crew. So click the link, get signed up to the long-term passes. You'll find our premium picks at the top of the page. Drop-down menu here with the free picks. As you scroll, you'll find that we offer our latest premium picks in the center of the page. Each capper can designate one best bet per sport per day. Our $15 pick. Each capper can designate one premium pick as their $15 pick just to showcase their service. And of course, our 3-packs there, very good value there with our 3-packs. All of these are profit guaranteed. Must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credited back to your account for site credits. Same thing holds true with our pick ticker. Upcoming games sold individually, picks sold individually. Check out there our pick ticker. All right, our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description, then the All Cappers tab, and get signed up. Also love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Yankees and Rangers, MLB pick here for action on Tuesday. Now, Jameson Taillon will start game 1 for the Yankees. Taillon in 31 starts, an ERA 3.83, whip of 1.11. The right-hander strikeout mark of 21%, 4.3% walks. The ground ball is dished at 41%, 1.3 run home runs per 9 innings. Spencer Howard will start for Texas. Howard in 10 appearances, ERA 7.41, whip of 1.73. The right-hander is fanning 18%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball is 39%. 2.87 home runs per 9 innings. Yankees win the opener of this series 3-1. Texas has lost 6 straight. Past 10 games, Rangers hitting 181 against right-handers. You know, as long as Judge sits at 61 homers, the Yankees are going to play starters to try to get Judge as many at bats as possible. The player will be the Yankees. The run line minus 1.5 runs here in the opener. Game 2, it'll be Garrett Cole getting the start. Cole in 32 starts produces an ERA 3.51, whip of 1.02. The veteran elite, 32% strikeout rate, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 42%, 1.48 home runs per 9 innings. John Gray to start for Texas. Gray in 23 starts, an ERA 3.93, whip of 1.15. The right-hander is fanning 26%, 8% walks. The ground ball is 44%, 1.11 home runs per 9 innings. Again, if Judge doesn't hit a home run in game 1, I would expect to see starters to see action to help him get as many at-bats as possible. The play here will be on the Yankees' run line in game 2 at minus 1.5 runs. Tigers and Mariners, MLB pick here for Tuesday. Eduardo Rodriguez starts game 1 for Detroit. Rodriguez in 16 starts, an ERA of 4, whip of 1.35. The left-hander has strikeout mark of 18%, 9% walks. The ground ball is 43% with 1 home run per 9 innings. Marco Gonzalez gets the start for Seattle. Gonzalez has a 31 starts, ERA 4.14, whip of 1.33. The left-hander is pitching to contact, 13% strikeouts, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 42%, 1.53 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 5.15 indicates a rise in ERA based on his numbers. Tigers win the opener of this series 4-3. They've won 9 of 10. Past 10 games, the Tigers bullpen an ERA of 1.73. Gonzalez, past 3 starts, allowed 12 earned runs with 6 homers and 16 in the third innings. Tigers have hit him the past 2 seasons. Mariners 13-18 is a home favorite of minus 150 to minus 200 the past 2 seasons. The player will be Detroit plus 146 in game 1. Game 2 starter for Detroit, Garrett Hill. Hill in 16 appearances, an ERA of 3.84, whip of 1.33. The right-hander is pitching to 15% strikeouts, 11.5% walks. The ground ball is 37%, 1.23 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 5.22 suggests a rise in ERA based on his form. Chris Flexen will start for Seattle. Flexen, 32 appearances, posts an ERA of 3.64, whip of 1.32. The right-hander is 16% strikeout mark, 33% walks. The ground ball is 33%, 1.08 home runs per 9 innings. Team record behind Flexen, 12-1 against a team getting outscored by half run or greater the past 2 seasons. The player will be Seattle in game number 2. Royals and Guardians MLB pick here for Tuesday. Daniel Lynch will start for KC. Lynch in a 26 starts, an ERA of 4.96, whip of 1.55. The left-hander is striking out 21%, 8.7% on the walks. The ground ball is coming in at 41%, 1.32 home runs per 9 innings. Cal Quantrill will start for Cleveland. Quantrill, 31 starts, an ERA 3.43, whip of 1.22. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 16.5%, 6.3% walks. The ground ball is 42%, 1 home run per 9 innings. KC is even this series at 2 apiece with the 5-2 win. Lynch 8-1 to the under, facing AL teams averaging 4.4 runs or fewer this season. Past 10 games, Guardians bullpen an ERA of 2.45. The play here, KC and Cleveland under 7.5. Cardinals and Pirates MLB pick here for action on Tuesday. Jack Flaherty will be the primary pitcher for St. Louis. Flaherty in 8 starts posts an ERA 4.37, whip of 1.63. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 19.5%, 13% walks. The ground balls are 41%, 1 home run per 9 innings. A FIP of 5.08, an indicator of a rising ERA based on his results. JT Brubaker to start for Pittsburgh. Brubaker, 27 starts, ERA 4.58, whip of 1.46. The right-hander is striking out 23%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball is dished at 44%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Pittsburgh wins the opener of this series 3-2 and have won 5 of 7. Past 10 games, Cardinals hitting .221 against right-handers. The play here will be Pittsburgh on the run line plus 1.5 runs in this one. Cubs and Reds MLB pick here for action on Tuesday. Javier Assad here will start for Chicago. Assad, 8 appearances, an ERA here of 3.62, whip of 1.55. The right-hander is fanning 18%, 13% walks. The ground ball is 38%, 1.11 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.87 does suggest an increase in ERA based on his advanced numbers. Luis Cessa to start for Cincinnati. Cessa has 9 starts, ERA 4.76, whip of 1.35. The righty a strikeout mark of 17%, 8.5% walks. His ground ball is 48%, 1.55 home runs per 9 innings. Reds win the opener of this series 3-1 to break a 6-game losing streak. This broke a 7-game win streak for the Cubs, but the past 10 games, Reds hitting just 158 against right-handers. The Reds 6-14 at home, facing a team hitting 250 or worse during the second half of the season. Cincinnati 12-21 when favored by -100 to -150 this season. The player will be Chicago at plus 102. Braves and Marlins MLB pick here for Tuesday. Jake Odorizzi to start for Atlanta. Odorizzi, 21 starts, ERA 4.53, whip of 1.36. The veteran, an 18% strikeout rate, 8% walks. The ground ball served at 32%, 1.15 home runs per 9 innings. Braxton Garrett to start for Miami. Garrett in 16 starts, ERA 3.56, whip of 1.18. The left-hander fans 24%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball is 46%, 0.97 home runs per 9 innings. Marlins win the opener of this series 4-0 and have won 4 of 5. Past 10 games, Braves hitting .283 against left-handers and a bullpen ERA of .83. Braves 28-15 to the run line against bad teams with a 380 to 460 win percentage. The play here, Atlanta, the run line, -1.5 runs at plus 110. Blue Jays and Orioles MLB pick here for Tuesday. Mitch White will start for Toronto. White, 27 appearances, ERA 5.21, whip of 1.44. The right-hander is striking out 17.5%, 8% walks. The ground ball is dished at 43% with .76 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.85, an indication of an ERA dropping based on these numbers. Mike Baumann will start for Baltimore. Baumann has worked 12 games, ERA 4.34, whip of 1.45. The right-hander is pitching to contact, 15% strikeout, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 50%, limited home run damage. Blue Jays win the opener of this series 5-1. They've won 4 straight. Orioles have dropped 5 of 7. Past 10 games, Orioles bullpen an ERA of 6.30. White 12-4 to the over in 9 games this season. Both starters in poor form. The play here, Toronto and Baltimore over 7.5 runs. Rays and Red Sox MLB pick here for Tuesday, Jeffrey Springs getting the start for Tampa Bay. Springs in 32 appearances, an ERA of 2.45, whip of 1.07. The left-hander striking out 26%, 5.5% walks. His ground balls 41%, 0.95 home runs per 9 innings. Nathan Eovaldi will start for Boston. Eovaldi starts in 19 games, posts an ERA of 4, whip of 1.26. The veteran is fanning 22%, 4% walks. The ground balls 47%, 1.82 home runs per 9 innings. Red Sox win the opener of this series with their 4-3 win. Rays have lost 7 of 9. Past 10 games, Tampa Bay hitting just 202 against right-handers. Springs 13-4 to the under, facing an AL team hitting 260 or worse this season. Springs 12-4 to the under when favored by -110 or greater this season. Play here will be Tampa Bay and Boston under 7.5. Nationals and Mets, MLB pick here for Tuesday. Paulo Espino, the game 1 starter for the Nationals. Espino in 41 games produces an ERA of 4.30, whip of 1.31. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 19%, 4.5% walks. The ground ball is 39%, 1.67 home runs per 9 innings. Taijuan Walker getting the start for the Mets. Walker in 28 starts, an ERA 3.59, whip of 1.20. The veteran is striking out 19%, 7% walks. The ground ball is dealt at 46%, 0.88 home runs per 9 innings. Nationals lose 3 of 4 at home to the Phillies with an 8-1 defeat. Mets are swept in a 3-game series at Atlanta with the 5-3 loss. A Braves win or Mets loss the next couple games, and Atlanta wins the NL East. Past 10 games, Mets hitting .212 against right-handers with a bullpen ERA of 5.13. Nationals in this period, ERA of 1.80. Washington 18-11 plus 22 units, facing the good teams with a .620 win percentage or better during the second half of the season. The play here will be on Washington on the run line, plus 1.5 runs in Game 1. Now, with the rain out in Game 2, it appears the starters moved. With the rain out on Monday, it appears the starters moved to Game 2 here of this doubleheader. Corey Abbott for Washington. Abbott appeared in 15 games, ERA 5.11, whip of 1.36. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 20%, 11% walks. The ground ball is 27%, 2.25 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 6.29 suggests a rise in ERA with his numbers. Carlos Carrasco to start for the Mets. Carrasco 28 starts in ERA 3.95, whip of 1.32. The veteran fans 24%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 46%, 0.97 home runs per 9 innings. The play here will be Washington Game 2 at plus 245. Diamondbacks and Brewers, MLB pick here for action on Tuesday. Zach Gallen will start for Arizona. Gallen in 30 starts, ERA 2.46, whip of 0.89. The right-hander a K rate of 27%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 47%, limited home run damage. Eric Lauer will be the starter for Milwaukee. Lauer 28 starts, ERA 3.83 plus the whip of 1.24. The left-hander striking out 23%, 8.5% walks. His ground balls are 33%. But 1.59 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.56 indicates a rise in ERA with his advanced numbers. Milwaukee wins the opener of this series 6-5. Past 10 games, Milwaukee hitting just .216 against right-handers. Team record behind Gallen, 19-11 when he's facing a team that averages 7 or greater strikeouts per game this season. Brewers eliminated from the playoffs with the Phillies win on Monday. The play here, Arizona minus 115. Twins and White Sox. MLB pick here for action on Tuesday. Josh Winder here will start for Minnesota. Winder in 14 appearances, an ERA of 4.31, whip of 1.25. The right-hander striking out 16%, 6% walks. The ground balls 35%, 1.53 home runs per 9 innings. Lucas Giolito will start for Chicago. Giolito has 14 starts, ERA 5, whip of 1.47. The veteran fans 26%, about 9% walks. The ground balls 38%, 1.40 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.07, an indicator of a dropping ERA with this form. White Sox win the opener of this series with a 3-2 victory for their 4th win in 5 games. Twins have lost 3 straight. Twins 15-32 as an underdog of plus 100 to plus 150 this season. The play here will be Chicago at minus 120. Phillies, Astros, MLB pick here for action on Tuesday. Ranger Suarez, the start for Philadelphia. Suarez in 28 starts, an ERA 3.37, whip of 1.30. The left-hander strikes out 20%, 9% walks. The ground balls 56%, 0.71 home runs per 9 innings. Justin Verlander to start for Houston. Verlander, 27 starts, an ERA 1.80, whip of .85. The veteran, a strikeout mark of 27%, 4.5% walks. The ground ball is 38%, limited home run damage. A FIP of 2.57, an indicator of a rising ERA based on his form. Phillies win the opener of this series with a 3-0 victory for the third straight win to clinch a wildcard spot. Past 10 games, Astros hitting .217 against left-handers. Phillies 11-2 to the under, facing teams outscoring opponents by half a run or greater the past 2 seasons. Verlander 9-1 to the under against a winning team this season. The play here will be Philadelphia and Houston under 7. Angels Athletics. MLB pick here for Tuesday. Michael Lorenzen is the starter for the Angels. Lorenzen, 17 starts, an ERA 4.52, whip of 1.30. The right-hander is dealing 20% strikeouts, 10.5% walks. The ground ball is coming in at 51%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Cole Irvin will start for Oakland. Irvin, 29 starts, ERA 4, whip of 1.18. The left-hander, a strikeout rate of 17%, 5% walks. The ground ball is just at 38%, 1.29 home runs per 9 innings. Athletics win the opener of this series with their 5-4 win. This broke the Angels' 7-game win streak. Past 10 games, Angels hitting .295, Athletics .215. Angels 25-13, facing a team with a bad bullpen ERA of 4.20 or worse the past 2 seasons. Team record behind Irvin, 10-23 against the AL West the past 2 seasons. Irvin past 6 starts allowed 31 earned runs in 36 2/3 innings. The play here will be the Angels at -130. Rockies and Dodgers. MLB pick here for Tuesday. Ryan Feltner will start for Colorado. Feltner in 19 appearances, an ERA 6, whip of 1.43. The right-hander is fanning 20%, 8% walks. His ground balls are coming in at 42%, 1.48 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP is 4.74, implies a drop in ERA based on his numbers. Julio Urias will start for the Dodgers. Urias has 30 starts, ERA 2, whip of 0.96. The lefty, a strikeout mark of 24%, 6% walks. The ground ball is dished at 40%, 1.11 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.60, an indicator of a rise in ERA if form holds. Rockies have evened this series at 2-2 with a 2-1 win. Past 10 games, Rockies bullpen ERA 7.46, the Dodgers 2.11. Team record behind Urias 15-6 to the run line on 5 or 6 days rest. He's coming in with 6 rest days here. The play here will be the Dodgers. The alternate run line -2 at -125. Giants Padres. MLB pick here for action on Tuesday. Carlos Rodon will start for San Francisco. Rodon starts in 31 games, ERA 2.88, whip of 1.03. The left-hander and lead strikeout rate of 33%, 7.3% walks. His ground ball sit at 34%, limited home run damage. A FIP of 2.25 suggests a drop in ERA with his numbers. Sean Manaea will start for San Diego. Manaea has worked 29 games with an ERA of 5.15, whip of 1.34. The lefty is striking out 23%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls are 38%, 1.72 home runs per 9 innings. Padres win the opener of this series 7-4. San Francisco had won 6 of 7 prior to that defeat. Rodon has allowed 2 earned runs or fewer in 4 of his past 5 starts. Manaea past 4 starts allowed 19 earned runs in 17 innings. The player will be San Francisco in this one. All right, that was our MLB Pick show here for Tuesday. Make sure to like, subscribe, set notifications. Got lots of videos up there for you guys. We got 7 from college football. The early games, some attractive early games, so check those out. Our morning show comes back here on Tuesday. Morning team, Ramon and Mindy, check it out. Tony T, talk to you tomorrow with more picks.